Wait, am I getting pulled over?
Pulled over?
We made someone's day already, that's good. Hey everybody, David here. Back in November when I wasn't filming twin turbo donks in Las Vegas, I was at the Las Vegas concourse, where I met the very fine people over at Gunther Werks. If you don't know, Gunther Werks basically takes air-cooled Porsches from the 90s and they transform them into one of the most raw driving experiences in the world. They're boutique, the interiors are absolutely incredible, the perfect balance between race car and premium materials, and it's pretty unmatched in that category. They have manual gearboxes, they are still air-cooled, and the turbo model makes 800 horsepower. And they also have some of the prettiest engine bays I've ever seen. Needless to say, I was dying to film one and also get my hands on one to see what it was all about. And Gunther Werks said straight up, why don't you just come on out to California and drive one yourself and tour our factory? So I hopped on a plane, flew all the way to California, toured the factory, which by the way, the factory was amazing. And if you're interested in that tour, I will put the link in the card up here or in the description below. Everything from the tedious engineering, the paint and body work, which is all done by hand, and all the beauty that comes with it. So my thought process was, I've driven air-cooled Porsches before. How can $1 million air-cooled Porsche be that much different? Kind of predicted that it was going to be kind of a rowdy ride, and the saying race car for the street actually might be fulfilled, because usually it's not. It's usually pretty disappointing when people say that. This time, no, it was definitely that. So for today's video, we're hopping in with Tony from Gunther Werks, where he gives me a ride in the turbo model to give me a first impression, and then I hop in the hot seat and give you my initial impression. But I think what will surprise you in this video is just how smooth this car is. It accelerates extraordinarily hard. It has 3 different power levels, but it's so composed that it's hard to put into words, where I'm getting the feeling of accelerating hard, but it's perfect. Like, it's insane. In fact, in this video, I might look like I'm a little speechless, but it's more so me kind of taking it all in and analyzing the experience. So, $1 million Gunther Werks, let's go for a drive and talk all about it. Before this video gets started, I just want to thank you. There is so much content on YouTube and you decided to watch this one. So thank you so much and enjoy the video. All right, sir, would you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Tony. I work at Gunther Werks, the leads in the assembly department.
Oh, so not only are you building it, you get to drive them.
I do.
Even better.
Yeah. We're in a Porsche 911, specifically the 993 model, the 1993 to 98.
That's gonna help a lot of my viewers because most of us drive boxes. So I think the number one thing with you guys at Gunther Werks was it's more about the performance, but it's also a pretty Porsche.
It is.
Right?
Yes.
And I really like that philosophy that just it's got nice paint and a nice interior and all that. It drives really, really well. How much power is this one specifically making?
This one's making about 850.
Oh no, only 850.
It's only.
But just super raw. That's what I love. I think a lot of people think of like a luxury product and it's just gonna be quiet and all that. I prefer this stuff, you know, like I want full race car, but while also still looking pretty. I love the gearbox too, makes all the right noises. You're saying it's a built transmission in this thing?
It is. Too bad, right?
So smooth, man. Did you say this is your favorite one to drive out of the fleet?
No, surprisingly, it's the silver one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you describe what's done, I guess, the difference between the silver one and this one?
I mean, the other one does make more power.
Sure.
It makes about like 1,050 horsepower. It's a lot. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's more than you would ever need for the street. Even this one is more than you would ever need for the street.
But we are crazy people.
We're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of have to be a little nutty to work in this kind of industry.
Oh yeah, I know. Tell me about it. That's what really blows me away. Is that's still air-cooled functionality too.
Yeah, we run 2 dual oil coolers on the front of the sides, and then that radiator that you see right in the middle, that S duct.
Yeah.
That is purely for the intercooler.
Okay.
That's all it's for. And the way our turbos are set up, they're on the rear, on the rear sides.
Yeah.
And the charge pipes are ran right through the quarter panels, and that's where we mount the blow-off valves. So that's where you get all that
all
noise,
that induction
that
and all that
noise.
It's like a car enthusiast's greatest hits all into one car. You know, you have the blow-off noise of like an old tuner car, but then you have the benefit of the chassis, the aesthetics of Gunther Werks. I guess, yeah, that's the best way to put it.
So that was just sport mode. So
okay.
Sport mode's about 650,
okay,
700 horsepower, and then track mode, that's the full 850.
I love that analog click over.
Yeah, so track mode we're running just about, we're just shy of 1.5 bars of boost.
Oh no. Terrible. The braking power. So nice. It's really progressive how it's tuned and everything. It's still something that somebody can step up to, you know, without them being just blowing the tires off.
Totally, yeah.
Shit, yeah, buddy. Do you have a favorite part about the car yourself? Now that you've been around them for so long?
Favorite part? I think it's just the raw feeling of driving these cars. It's still a car from the 90s. It's got so much carbon, it weighs nothing, has so much power. You can't really buy this nowadays.
No. To
No.
find something raw and modern is very tough to find. All right, do I pass the test?
So far.
I haven't even started yet.
So
No,
far,
he's already giving me.
so
Okay. For the first time in my life, I feel tall. Getting used to it. Cool. All right. Man, yeah, you're not kidding. It's so unique, like, because you have all these modern tiny amenities, right?
You do.
But it's so much more raw than anything else right now. Gotta check out the white Ford Explorer before I do something dumb. What gear do you recommend starting in to have a little fun?
Try third gear.
Third gear?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good? Cool. Yep. Oh, the brakes. Oh my God, you get so much trouble so fast in this thing, dude.
I know.
Dude, it's so easy.
It is
It's
easy.
so easy.
It's easy, right?
It's amazing. And I mean that as a good thing. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, it's boring. It does the job so well.
So that was comfort mode. That's only,
Okay.
That's 550 horsepower.
Cool.
Yeah.
Turn the knob.
Turn it up.
Dude. Insane.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, the blinker? Why am I excited about an analog blinker, dude? Like, I feel like if somebody has proper seat time and quick things, they can drive this. You know? And then big boy mode.
Yep, big boy mode.
Feels like a car guy built this. You know, like somebody who likes cars instead of just some company who sells $1 million car to sell $1 million car.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Gunther Werks.
What?
A Gunther Werks.
What is it? Okay.
Yeah.
We made someone today already. That's good. No way.
Yep, keep going.
Uh-oh. No way. Am I getting pulled over?
Pulled over? No, he's...
Oh. Okay, well, that's a relief. All right, good? Ready? Okay. Woo!
I thought he was pulling us over. I was like...
Oh, I had the pucker. I was like, how do I explain? Oh, it's not your car? No. It's $1 million. Yeah. You're not from here? Yeah. Well, dude, thank you so much for guiding me
Oh, you're
on
welcome.
this. It's been amazing so far, and seriously, everybody go follow Gunther Werks. What an amazing experience. The shifter is one of my favorite things about it. I know where I'm at. This is just so satisfying. It's dynamic and raw, and it's definitely more than just a pretty Porsche. That's what I love about it.
Definitely is.
So my final impression is that the Gunther Werks is still insanely raw. Even with all the luxury materials, all that sort of thing, performance is definitely the main priority. They were not kidding about that. Because a lot of the times you see these boutique builds and you think it's just gonna be a pretty paperweight, right? It's not gonna be driven anywhere. It's not gonna be used. It's impressive with the aesthetics, but that's pretty much about it. Not the case here. On the street, it's super composed and fast, but on a track, this thing would be a weapon of enjoyment, like to the highest caliber. And the gearbox might be one of the most memorable in my entire career. Throw is great, it feels perfect, it's aesthetically beautiful, and that's what kind of goes through my brain from this experience, was accelerating and feeling that gearbox. It felt old school, but in the best way possible, with a modern touch. Gunther Werks, what did you guys think about it? Put it down in the comment section below. I have one more bonus video with these guys, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.